Greetings, gamers! Hoser here for Hoser House Rules. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the Battle of Ratatouille River. We'll do some more of that in the future. But now we're going back to the Viking campaign. And it's basically DBA version 2.1, but we've always added house rules. First house rule is 1 more inch of movement, because it really sucks to move around at 2 inches per. I know version 3 has better movement, but we just keep it at one inch more for every type of unit. So we had some great ideas. Tim had some great ideas about the campaign setup. All the countries are starting with 9 armies. We're going 5 years, 851 to 855. If at that point somebody in the mainland controls more than half the cities, that would be 7. By winter, they get crowned King of England. And if they don't, in 5 years, the Vikings win. So basically, we have auxilia, blades, cavalry, hordes, Seloy, and spears and warbands. That's the kind of troops we had back then. And we have a scouting variant, which is really simple. If you have, like, say 4 or 5 scouting points, you're +1 on the setup roll. Important rule on the setup roll: whoever outscouts is the attacker, no matter who's moving in or out. So if you outscout, you get an extra unit, but you have to win in 10 turns. And then we just use our basic random terrain and our 2x2 map board with camps. Gonna start using camps because they could become important. We usually don't go for the camps, but anyway, let's take a look at the map. All right, so here we have England. As you can see, the Norwegian Vikings and the Danes are no longer on the map. So this is what happens. Every spring, the Norwegian Vikings can raid any one of the 12 cities. And the Danish Vikings can raid any one of the 12 cities. All cities have a number next to them. We roll a d12, and that's where they raid. If they win the battle, they raid the city, and that city will not produce that winter. It won't produce that year. And the next year, they'll come back with 9 units. If they fail to win that battle, they don't raid the city, so the city's okay, does production, and they come back with 8 units. So Vikings are always going to have 9 or 8 units. And that only comes in spring. Could be anywhere, even capitals. If you are defending a capital, you get 1 extra unit from a garrison. All right, so what we have left then is the Scots in purple, the Britons in blue, the Welsh in orange, and the Irish, of course, the Norse Irish, of course, in green. 3 cities each. So this is the story so far. The Norwegian Vikings came and they raided Cumbria, but the Scots beat them. So Cumbria is still producing, and the Norwegians will have 8 units in 852. The Danes, however, came and raided York. And again, it could be any one of the 12 cities. They raided York and they won the battle. So now York has a line across it, which means at the end of the year, you don't get any production from York. And the Danes will come back with 9 units next year. So then we go on to summer and fall. Winter, there's no movement, it's just production. So summer and fall, we have these 4 units active. Vikings are out of it in summer and fall. Just the Britons, the Welsh, the Norse Irish, and the Scots activate during summer and fall. And we roll a die to see which one starts each summer or fall. And then we go clockwise. So for summer, 851, the Britons are going first. And then we roll a second die. On a 1 or a 2, they do nothing. On a 3 or a 4, they attack the weakest army that is adjacent to them. And a 5 or a 6, they attack the biggest country if possible. That is, if a country has like, you know, 5, 6 cities, they're going to attack them to keep them from winning. They rolled so they could actually do nothing, or they get attacked, or they, you know. So they rolled a 3. So that means they're going to attack the weakest army adjacent to them. The Welsh have 9 units as per starting, but the Scots lost 1 unit when they were raided by the Norwegians, even though they won the battle. So they're going to attack the Scots. Now, we rolled for scouting before setup, and the Britons, who are going to be run by Tim today, outscouted the Scots. So it would have been, they lost 2 units at this raid. It would have been 7-8, but since they won the scouting, it's 8-8, but they have to win in 10 turns, and they will be attacking Cumbria. These names, by the way, are from a 1066 Norman campaign, so they're a little bit ahead of where we're at in 851, but they will do. And of course, you have this route here are ocean routes. Most of the other routes are land routes. If you take an ocean route, we make it really simple. If you roll a 1 on a d6, you lose 1 unit. That's it. You're not going to lose d6 units. You just lose 1 unit to storms. So, first battle of the summer will be the Britons attacking the Scots for Cumbria. It will be 8-8. So, without further ado, let's take it to the table. All right, welcome back. We got the Britons on this side attacking the Scots on this side. By the way, I distilled the army list into 6 units. So if you have 6 units, this is what you get. If you have 7 units, you roll a d6 and you get, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And we can keep track of how many units are in an army over here. So it's 8-8. The sub-Roman British have to win in 10 turns. I rolled 2 hills and placed them here. I was scouted. Then he rolled 2 hills. I placed my army. He placed his army. And then I switched. He put his cavalry on his right, his general. So I had 2 Seloy here. I switched 1 Seloy with 1 spear to put a spear in front of the cavalry, and all his other spear are stacked 2 deep. So he's going to push to get those support pluses. Oh, by the way, a house rule, we simplify support very much. Any unit can support a unit at the same time. For example, spears can support spears, warbands can support warbands, unless they're in rough terrain. Anybody can support the same type. And Seloy, light infantry, can support any foot. All right, so let's get started. Turn number 1, and Tim set up second and goes first. Let's see what the British are going to do.
Pretty straightforward turn 1. I have plenty of movement points. I'm just going to sort of move everybody up in a line. 3 inches. And then there's no shooting at all in the Viking campaign.
Yep, no shooting in this campaign.
And no melee on turn 1, so I am done.
All right. And I got my nice purple dice for the Scots. I got some nice blue dice for the British, because the Scots are purple and the British are blue on the map. So, movement points. I have 3. Well, I definitely want to take that hill. So we're just going to go up to the hill. So far, this is one block. And the CeeLo on the first turn can move twice, but I think that's for, actually they can move for free, and the warbands can move twice if that gets them into contact, but that's for a movement point. The CeeLo can move for free, but I don't think I'm going to run my CeeLo out in front of the cavalry, so I'm actually going to contract here. And continuing this block, and that's turn 1 for me. 1 movement point. All right, turn 2.
All right. Lots of movement points.
Yeah, he cheats on the dice. Don't think you need them.
Do not think I need them.
Yeah, so we got our Barker marker here. So we can establish zones of control. Nobody's in right now.
I think I'm just going to test their flank.
Oh, his general's going to combat.
So that's 1. These guys are just going to move up a little bit.
Okay, so we go right to melees, and you can call the direction of melee.
Let's go this way.
All right, so over here we have spears versus spears. He supported, that's 5, but I'm uphill, so that's 5 to 5. Oh, you got an overlap, so 5 to 4 on you. I got a 7.
I got a 9.
And we're not doing hit points. We're just doing pretty straight up DBA. They recoil and they do not pursue. But you would have an overlap on here. So now you have a 4, 5, 2, 1. Because I'm overlapped. I have a 5.
And we have a 6.
I do not recoil as hordes.
Okay.
And then 4, 5, 2, 4 with the general. I got a 9.
I have a 7.
So they recoil. And it's my turn too. And I get 1 movement point. Well, then I will test his flank also. So this bunch here are just going to go straight up. These 2 supported. And that's my big movement point, and we're going to go this way. So it's 2 on 2, but you are overlaps. So 2 and 1, and I'm uphill, so 3, 2, 1. I got a 5, you got a 3, so you just recoil. I do not follow up. But I get an overlap here, so 4, 5 of general, 6 supported to 2, 2 to 1. I'm sorry.
6 to 1.
6, 4, 5, 6 to 1. I got a 9.
I got a 4, so I flee.
I got all the unit things here, so I'm pretty sure they flee. Seloy, if doubled, are killed by cavalry, auxilia, or Seloy, otherwise they flee.
Is it 6 inches or?
The rules are 6 inches. Yeah. I think we should do a house rule that's only 4 inches, but we're trying to keep it to the rules right now. And here is 5 to 5. I'll feel 6 to 5, 6 to 4. I got an 8.
I got a 10.
So they fall back. And it's your turn 3.
No, this one's here. Okay.
Oh, sorry. All right. A 2 to 6 with a overlap is 2 to 5.
I have overlap too, so it's 1 to 5. So I have a 6, you have a 3.
Ah, that's a double. So they are destroyed. There go the hordes. Oh no. Okay. Poor Scottish hordes.
Alright.
Turn
3. Movement points. 20.
Okay, if he gets another 6, I'm calling the game on cheating.
Let's see here. So this will be 2. So you want to move 3 or 4?
4.
4. Let's get them closer. That's 2. Three. 4.
Were these guys in the same line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, 4.
I think that's good for now. Alright, combat, we'll go this way, I guess.
All right. This looks like we're both on the crest now, so not uphill. So 5 to 4 minus. No, there's no overlap there.
There's no overlap.
Okay.
Is this overlap or is it off the hill?
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah, that's overlap.
Okay.
So I am a 3.
Yep.
And you are a 5. I got 5. You got 6.
6, yeah.
All right, so then we'll recoil 1.
Alright. And then here it's
4 to 5. Okay, I'm using a different die. I got a 6.
I got a 6 as well. So I think we just stay there.
Yeah, we just stay there. All right, turn 3. That's better. 6 movement points. I think these guys are straight, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. These will attack here, so they can be uphill. That's 1. these will just go. I think I'm gonna just attack these Silo here. 2. Mm-hmm. Three for an overlap. 4. And I'm going to flank, so 5. And I'm going to move these guys back a bit. Just so that they're protecting the zone of control there. Yeah. And that's 6. And let's go this way.
All right.
2, 2, 1. All right, another 6. Yep, double by Silo, they're destroyed.
They weren't doubled, I think it was just that they're...
Oh, then they're fine. Okay. 5 to 2. I got a 7. I got an 8. My general bounces off the Silo. All right. 6 to 6. I'm sorry, 5 to 5. I'm appeal 6. 2, 4. I got an 11.
I got a 7.
So they just recoil. By the way, these are actual sub-Roman British war bands. So they're 20 millimeters deep. So it affects the game a little bit, but that's what we got. They look enough like spears, so that's what we're using. And here it is 5 to 4. I got a 10. You got a 5. They're doubled.
So they die.
Oh, yeah. So, we both started with 8 units, 8 points. So, breakpoint is 4. We're still playing a 50% breakpoint. But the winner will lose permanently no more than 1 unit. And the loser will lose permanently no more than 2 units. So we keep the armies fairly even throughout the year. However, that is worth 2 units for the general. So if you lost 2.5 and I've lost 1/2. And it is your turn 4. Okay, I almost called the game on cheating. So what happens now is, we hadn't really discussed it. What we normally do is -1, but actually what happens in the rules is every unit costs double to move.
Okay.
Every unit costs 2 points to move. So you can only move twice. And there's no command range since there's no general.
Can move this as a block?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 1.
Okay, they would have to conform.
Sure. And then I can... Yeah, that's fine.
You get another move. Okay. So we have a 4, 5 to 3. I got a 9. I'm cheating now.
I have a 6. Oh, my dice have turned against me. So let's go back.
Pick a different one.
That's 5.
My turn 4. Here, I'll pick a different one. Okay. I got 6 movement points. I might need them because some of my guys might be out of range. I think in the rules, command range is 12 inches, but we use 6 inches for command range. Okay, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, so I'm not overlapped. Actually, I think I will turn here and go 4. And this is going to cost, oh no, this will be 5. Alright.
These guys turn?
Yes, they turn their face. But just them. Alright. So let's go this way. This should be the game here with a half-point kill. That is a 4, 5, 6, 2, 1. And I got a 7 to 4. Almost beat me, but that is 4 points lost because of the general. This is 4 to 4.
Yep.
Because you're not a pill. I recoil. And next is, last is this one, which is, I'm a pill now, so 5 to 4. And they are destroyed because they can't retreat, but it doesn't matter because that was 4 points anyway, and
This would have only been 3.
oh, that was like no, that's 3. Oh, well, good thing I got that guy. I can't count. So that was unlucky for Tim there, losing that one. That's 4 points lost. So the Scots hold Cumbria. I have half a unit lost. The hordes are half a point. So what should we do with that? Roll for it or just keep half? I think, right?
Well, you just always lose 1, right? You always lose 1.
No. You lose at most 1. If you
Oh,
lose
okay.
any.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll for it, I guess.
Okay. So I'm either gonna have 7 or 8. I have 7 points. And that's the Battle of Cumbria. The Scots hold, and we'll be back with the Welsh move in just a bit. Until then, keep gaming.